Good morning, class. Today we are going to talk about the three branches of the United States government. The first branch we're going to discuss is the legislative branch. In this branch, it is mainly made up of Congress, and Congress is made up of the Senate and the House of Representatives. The Senate is made up of 100 members, two from each state. Obviously, since there are 50 states, you're going to have two representatives from each state. So our representatives from South Carolina are Tim Scott and Lindsey Graham as of right now. And then the House of Representatives is made up of 435 voting members as of now. This number will change every 10 years based on the population of the state which that member resides in. So depending on where you live, depends on how many people you have representing you in D.C. in the House. In the legislative branch, the Senate and the House of Representatives come up with laws and vote on them back and forth. Whether they pass or not, they do go into both rooms in the Capitol. The Senate and the House get to vote on presidential nominations, and they also have the authority to declare war. The next branch we're going to talk about is the executive branch. Now, I know many of you, by looking at this picture, might know what goes in this branch. That is the White House, where our president lives. So the executive branch is made up of our president, the vice president, and their cabinet. In this branch, they do carry out the laws that pass in the House and in the Senate. And we, as American citizens, have the right to vote on the people elected in this branch. So the president and the vice president, we do get to vote on in the presidential elections in November. And the last branch we're going to talk about is the judicial branch. The main part of the judicial branch is the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is made up of 9 justices, and once appointed and voted in, you serve for life. So say a Supreme Court justice was to pass away while they were serving, the president at the time gets to nominate a judge, and the Senate would vote to confirm that nominee. So this is a big thing for presidents when it comes to something like this, because it doesn't happen very often. So when it does, depending on the president in office, they usually choose the side they were on. So this happened while Donald Trump was in office, so he nominated Brett Kavanaugh, who was also a Republican. So things like that are a big deal if this happens, depending on the president who is in office. But doing this allows for the executive branch and legislative branch to both have a say in the Supreme Court, since the Senate does get to vote on the Supreme Court nominee. In the Supreme Court and judicial branch, the Supreme Court interprets the meaning of laws, and if laws are violated that are in the Constitution, then they do go to court, and they are the big dogs in this kind of party.